What's up, gang? This is JK from Rising Phoenix. I've got a little bit of a cold, so forgive me if you see me wiping my nose or my voice sounds funny. Sometimes you can't help it, the show must go on. So, I've got two vintage bottles of oils that we're going to be opening here. And we're going to talk a little bit about these as we go along, but these are supposedly at least 50, if not 60 or more years old. They are from a retired distillery. A distillery, these from two different locations, from India. This is from Turkey. And I know this place, I think, went under 50 or 60 years ago, so it's at least that old. And I think this is a contemporary that is about that old as well. And so we're going to be opening a little bit of Burdur Turkish Rose, as well as the Shamamatul Amber here from Mod Abdullah M. Brothers. So, let's get started. All right, so we are going to open up this one first. I want to be real cautious because I want to try and keep the seal intact. And another funny thing too, I don't know what's inside just yet, but it doesn't quite sound like glass. So we're going to see what's in here. Going to try and clear out. There we go. A little nervous. Don't know what to expect. Hopefully this isn't too... Trying to keep everything so that I have a nice kind of relic behind once I've been able to open this up. Not as easy as it looks. And I want to be gentle with everything so that I have a nice little souvenir on top of the oil. All right. So for those not familiar, you've got Shamama and you've got Amber. And so I don't know if this was distilled together, if these are combined, but I've smelled a sample of what is in the bottle, and it's very, very good. Very distinctive and unique. All right, I'm trying to keep this intact, but this looks like it's a metal bottle. Not glass. So let's see what we have here. Let's see if we can get this off without destroying it. Although there are no guarantees on that. Can we get under whatever this is? No. Well, maybe we can't keep that seal like we were thinking. Wouldn't be surprised if this is corked in some shape, form, or fashion. I don't know if you can hear it on the video. It is spring, and there are birds singing loud outside. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to save that seal. You see how it's just really solid down there. I may have to trade this out. Let's do this real quick. Because I don't want to damage the nice board. The other thing is I don't know what's underneath, and I don't want to damage that just in case the oil comes pouring out. So you have to perform a little bit of surgery here. And And I am doing a god-awful job at it. There we go. There we go. Like I said, I think that seal is going to crumble. It's unfortunate. Sorry, old seal. All right, now the next question is, what the heck do I do with that? Aromatic Adventures with Rising Phoenix. That is a great question, and I'm not sure how exactly to get through that. It almost looks like there's, I don't know if you can tell, a little bit of like a wax there. So I'm not sure if, yeah, it's metal on top. I don't know how thick it is. I don't know if I can punch through that. Well, let me figure this out. We're going to be back in just a moment. All right. So, we're going to give this a little try. See if we can't punch a hole here. Forgive the crudeness of this. Nope. I think we got maybe one there. These things were built to last. My gosh. Let's see if we can't pop this top, whatever it is. Because it looks like there's a cork underneath. So we got to get this off somehow. If anybody's watching out there and they know what to do, how to do this better, leave a comment. Yummy, cold. Things I don't want to ruin my screwdriver either. There we go. A little movement. Gosh, I almost need some pliers. Yeah, it's definitely corked. You see that in there? See if we can't get in here a little more. I may need to get some pliers. All right, so we're going to reevaluate here. We're going to see if we can't. I'm going to cut this back and see if this top comes off. My friend Scott here, who is filming, thinks he knows more than I do, but let's see. Poking fun at him, and he feels like he can't talk back, so I win. Okay, let's see if we can't get in here. I hate to wreck all this, but... So he thinks this might pull up, and I do not think that it pulls up intact. It's also all glued together. And I think that you have to actually bust through this. Yeah, so you can't even... He seems to think that, I mean, it doesn't twist, nothing.
Does it mate though? There's a lip
No.
where it meets the...
I mean, I think that's just a bottle, and I think that... I really do think that that is just sealed on top. Like I said, there's kind of like a wax. I think they just put a top on top, and then it's kind of cast together. See how there's, like, looks like it's been sealed in some way. That's why I think this is just a flat piece that's been put on top. All right, let's try this again then. Pulled out the pliers. Let's see if we can't peel this back. I've seen a lot of old bottles, not quite like this, but even from like Western perfume companies, and they'll be sealed in some shape, form, or fashion, and then they'll have a cork in there, like they do here. And so you got to punch through the cork. Yeah, see how that pops up? Here, look at this. See if we can't get this off, so I don't kill my fingers later. Yeah, it's gonna come off there. And now it's eating the pliers. We'll have to play with this in a little bit. See if I can't get that last piece off. I want to be careful too, because I don't know how tender this cork is going to be, and I don't want it to jump off. Don't worry about the pliers. We'll get those in a minute. So let's see if we can't get a little bit of this out. There we go.
The moment.
The moment. Yeah, it smells really nice. Mm-hmm. Even with my cold plugged nose, I can smell it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
All right, so we want to transfer this in here. Now let's see how much is in here. Let's get this up. We'll do this. I have a tear weight on here already, but we're actually going to weigh as we go. So let's get that on. Zeroed out. We ready? The moment we have all been waiting for. Cool. So where are we at there? What's that say, Scott?
97.4, 97.4.
All right. Well, it says 100 grams on the bottle. 97.4 is pretty close, which means not too much loss in evaporation. Get those last drops out.
It's in the cork.
Yeah, right.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it smells really
good. Oh my gosh.
Well, guys, there you go. Shamamatul Amber. And this is, like I said, a 50 or 60-year-old bottle at least. Cool metal. I was not expecting that. I was like, it's not glass. I was thinking maybe the sound isn't quite right, but I was thinking maybe this is one of those camel skin bottles, but this is interesting. Looks like it's tin, maybe? I don't know, but
yeah.
It's a nice looking oil. 97 grams of it. Yeah, buddy. All right. So now we're going to come for the second one here. And this is the Burdur Turkish Rose. So I think this is an Esparta Rose. Could be wrong, but I've talked to a few people who have seen bottles like this before. I might be able to save the seal on this one. Ooh, looks like a can. Great. Cool. So, yeah, I'm wondering, I thought it was maybe tin, but maybe that's lead. Looks like it's welded on. So, we have a little needle punch here that we're going to use this time. See if we can't get through here. A little easier. Question is going to be, how do we get this thing to pop up so we can get the pliers in there? Still think I'm going to have to use this one. Now that we got it started, maybe this will go through a little easier. Folks, somebody comment, how the heck were people doing this in the past? What is the trick that I'm missing? But how cool is this, opening up some relics? Let's see if we can't get this in here. Get that to peel back, if it will. I think it still needs a little bit more. You can see that cork in there. Cork is still intact. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Where have you been all my life, Pop Top? It's the wrong one. Hello, so much easier.
You can smell it.
Where were you last time?
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, look at that. Looks like a nice intact cork. See if we can't get this off. There we go. Look at that. All right, so see if we can't get this cork to come up. I keep grabbing the wrong one. Super soft, as you can imagine. All right, I'll take the hint. See if we can't get this in there a little bit. It is a rose-drenched cork. Yeah, the problem is that's just going to come apart. That's why I was trying to come up under it.
That's all.
Yeah, it's like opening up a really, really old bottle of wine. And the cork just
You can smell it. It
disintegrates.
So good. So just a really fresh jammy rose kind of.
All right, this cork is toast. Let's see if we can't get in here. I'm hoping it doesn't pop down. There we go. Come on. So close, but so far. This cork is really, well, it went down. Such is life, folks. Okay, let's clear this out. You still rolling? Yeah, perfect. So, these bottles are supposedly 5.5 tolas. So let's see if we get 50 milliliters out of this. 50 grams out of it, sorry. A little cork in there, which is okay. Been there the whole time.
48.7.
48.7. Yeah, super jammy.
Oh, so good.
Even through my stuffy nose, I smell it.
Yeah, that's really strong.
There we go, folks. So, we have opened up these two old bottles. An old bottle of what I think is a Sparta Rose, old Turkish rose from a company called Burdur. That, it's my understanding, these guys went under 50 or 60 years ago. So I think it's at least that old. And then this bottle of Shamamatul Amber, which smells even just from the cork. And even through my plugged nose, I can smell it. This stuff is awesome. So Abu Shaheen from Attar Mod Abdullah and Brothers, number 4000. And here is what we have that came out of it. About 97 grams and 40-something odd grams here of rose oil and the Shamamatul. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these yet, but they came into my possession and they are fun little toys. I thought that you would have fun opening them with me. Fun little uncapping. No pun intended. Look at that thing. These things are soldered on there. How the heck were people opening these things in the past? If somebody knows, comment, please. Let me know. Smash a like. Hit the follow. We'll see if we can't add a little bit more to the YouTube here. Most of what we have is over on Instagram. Be sure to follow the Rising Phoenix Perfumery over on Instagram as well. Thanks for joining us. Stay smelly, guys.